Democrats, for the most part, are out of touch, the ones in power. I made you something, but I need to explain something first. So, for example, when we saw our Democratic leaders go in there and wear pink and hold up little postcards when we're like falling to fascism, I was disgusted, right? And I'm all for protest, even with clothing, but I like to play into things that are current, right? So what I would have done, the week that they threw a fit about Zelensky not wearing a suit, I would have worn a black t-shirt and slacks. I would have dressed down. And number one question I get when it comes to the left strategy has to do with like marketing and selling a candidate, and I get that, but it's also slightly out of touch because it's ignoring the fact that we actually, have to change the entire system in order to actually win. But I do have some marketing strategy, and I'll put it more specifically on the board. I'm thinking about the things that Democrats and Republicans have in common and things that are very familiar, right? So this is what I drew. Very ugly, and I don't know what I'm doing, but we all rise up. We recognize the National Park Service symbol, and we're going to point it up. That subliminal message. Arrows have always been this kind of subliminal message. We've just always used left and right. I want to start using it to go upward with the color green. People want to move away from blue. They want to move away from red. Green represents the outdoors, the national parks. National parks are the number one thing that Democrats and Republicans agree on. The environment is the number one area that Republicans are losing their voters on. Also represents prosperity and wealth, and the economy is the third biggest issue that Republicans and Democrats are concerned about. But we have to look at the groups that we're missing out on. Millennials and younger are very nostalgic. I deal in vintage full-time, so I have marketing experience in that. Of the children's clothing that I sell, it is a 90s to Y2K, and the biggest sellers are character, and this is because it brings back memories to these people that are now becoming parents. So playing into the national parks, I'm going to start with character 1. I'm not a graphic designer, but see, the shovel is pointing up. We all rise. Be another excellent character for the job, and this is going to be a money-saving tip, right? So Democrats are still using these A-list celebrities, and if TikTok has taught us anything, it is not these A-list celebrities that put us in our feels. It is each other and these nostalgic characters. And Steve from Blue's Clues, please tag him. We need him, because I'm pretty sure he's got to be on our side. So Steve's going to come in this commercial, and again, we're using cartoons, so it's a lot cheaper than, say, Beyonce. And he's going to be all like, we just got a letter, wonder who it. Blue's going to come in. Blue's a girl, by the way. I always forget that. Blue is a girl dog. So Blue's going to come in, we're going to get the mail, and it's going to be a mail-in ballot with instructions for how to fill it out and get it turned in on time. We hit Florida hard with Mickey Mouse, and I'm guaranteeing you that we can get some good Disney rights in the state that was just mother effed by Randy Fine and the Republicans in Florida. Like a million other ideas, nobody listens to me. I will put them all up on the board when it's finished so that we could brainstorm together and think about how we're going to pick good candidates and sell them better than how the DNC's been doing.